I'm definitely not Brooke Barger,
And I'm not Jocelyn Pinckney.
but I know for sure.
That we're your anchors for this month's Panther Talk.
Congratulations to the Green Team members, Brianna Grubb and Cole Dickinson.
Brianna Grubb won first place, and Cole Dickinson won honorable mention in the state recycled art contest.
The Green Team won first place in this year's Killing Campus Award. They also have been invited to the Governor's Award Banquet.
Our annual Beyond Brookwood Week will start October 30th and will end November 3rd.
This week is especially dedicated to helping seniors be prepared for college and job interviews.
Today we're with Ms. Gwynn, and I was wondering if you could give us some information about the Beyond Brookwood Week coming up.
Oh, sure. That is a great week. Our counselors and administrators have put together a great week for our seniors. You know, y'all will be getting out soon. It won't be too long. And you have to know how to get a job and get into school and that kind of thing. So all week long, they've got people coming from out in the community to help us. On Monday, they're going to do how to get a job, and all the English classes will go to the lecture hall, and they'll talk about how to start getting a job. On Tuesday, the history classes will go to the library, and they'll do a social skills, like how to shake hands and smile and say hello and have eye contact, things like that. Wednesday, there will be a Dress for Success fashion show and an interview etiquette, what to wear and not to wear. I'm sure blue lipstick is wonderful for homecoming, but probably not for an interview. On Thursday, business talks with the UA Business School. We will have people from the University of Alabama Business School here to talk. Second period will be girls and third period will be boys. And then on Friday, the one that all of y'all look forward to, the mock interviews. The English classes, 12th grade, are getting ready right now with resumes and cover letters for y'all to have. And you will go in and you'll sit down with someone as if they are interviewing you for a job, and they will grade you on how well you interview and what your resume looks like and that kind of thing. So we'll talk more about what you're supposed to wear that week and where you will go, but that's just a rundown. Coming up fast, the last week in October, first week in November.
Brooke, did you know that this year's the 666th Halloween to take place on Friday the 13th?
No way.
I'm so serious.
I've got to tell, everyone.
Recently, fake news has been affecting everyone.
These bogus stories have been shared widely across social media.
If these stories seem a bit off, please make sure that your sources are reliable before you click that share button.
For example, if the website's in .lo or .com.co, then
it's probably not something you want to be sharing to your friends.
This month saw the return of the hit Netflix series Stranger Things, which began last year. For fans of science fiction and the supernatural, I highly recommend giving the show a watch. While it might be a callback to movies in the 1980s as well as famed writers of the time like Stephen King, the first season is a tale that anyone can find themselves enjoying. Taking place in the small town of Hawkins, Indiana in 1983, the story explores the adventures of a group of geeky boys in their search for their missing friend Will, who vanishes one night. They soon have a run-in with a mysterious girl in the woods, only identifying herself as 11. Keeping knowledge of her existence hidden from their parents while she lives in one of the boys' homes, the friends soon learn the town may hold deeper secrets than any of its citizens know. Through conversations with 11, the boys find out she could also be the key on Will's whereabouts through a connection to another dimension she calls the Upside Down. I love the setting and characters of the series, and the attention to detail you'd expect from an 80s movie is spot on in Stranger Things. Its creators were children then themselves, and this fact really shows itself throughout all the episodes. My least favorite aspect was that some parts of the plot felt a little long sometimes, and maybe the show could have been an episode or two less than it was, so there are definitely some pacing issues. I'd rate the first season of Stranger Things an 8 out of 10, and I'm eager to see how the second season measures up.
Are you afraid of ghosts?
I'm not.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do.
You better!
Alright. I do believe in ghosts.
Are you afraid of ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
Are you afraid of ghosts? Yes. So you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Are you afraid of ghosts? No. Do you believe in them?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Are you afraid of ghosts? Yes. Do you believe in ghosts?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Are you afraid of ghosts? No. Do you believe in ghosts?
Who you gonna call?
Thank you. Are you afraid of ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Are you afraid of ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
I ain't afraid of
Come here, you. Are you afraid of ghosts?
No.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I was really getting frustrated because nobody was helping and we were out there risking our own lives for another family we barely knew. So
Jessica and Derek Simmons noticed some commotion in the water but just assumed a shark had been spotted. They started to notice people gathering beyond the beach crying for help. They decided to do something about it. With no lifeguard on duty, they ran toward the action to rescue the family stranded by the forceful riptides that the ocean was producing. There were no rescue equipment, only boogie boards, surfboards, and their bodies. Someone screamed, "Form a human chain," and so the rescue began. 8 people were stranded for almost 20 minutes. Jessica Simmons claimed to be a very strong swimmer, so her and her husband started for the kids caught in the riptide. The family was in distress and started to give up on themselves. The chain kept on, and every person got back safely.
Caitlin and Kelsey Hoagland were eating dinner on the beach when they rushed over to join their family in the human chain.
How did you know the family was drowning?
because everybody was pointing and screaming, thinking it was a shark, but it wasn't really a shark.
How long did it take to rescue the family?
45 minutes to an hour.
Do you still keep in touch with the family?
We don't keep in touch with the family, but my aunt and uncle keep in touch with them. They're like friends now.
How did y'all get everyone to help?
We started screaming that the old lady was having a heart attack, and that's when everybody started to help.
How do y'all feel about the GMA experience?
The GMA experience was awesome. It's pretty fun. Got to visit New York, meet famous people. Oh, it was awesome.
Yes.
People of all races,
Yes.
sizes,
Yes.
everybody.
Hey Brooke, what are you doing for Halloween this year?
Probably waiting up till midnight to get some discount candy. What about you?
I am listening to spooky music, making cookies, having some friends over.
Cool.
Hey, I'm Jocelyn.
Hi, I'm Jalen.
I'm Kayla.
And we're your Panther panel.
Today we will be discussing how we feel about teenagers going trick-or-treating.
Oh, well, I think trick-or-treating is weird if you're 16. You can go, and I'm not going to go with you. I just really rather not at all. I like to bake cookies, make little fun snacks and stuff like that at my house and have my friends come over.
Let me stop you there. So you're saying you rather have a party, cook food, make a big old mess, where you can just easily dress in a costume, walk around, knock on people's doors, and say trick or treat.
I personally feel like it's just something to do on Halloween. Like it's not even that big of a deal. You know, I don't have a problem with people not wanting to go, but I think it's no harm in going.
Yeah, because you're not legal until you're 19, and even if you're 19 or in
College
college or
people,
something,
I bet you they go trick or treating.
Yeah, because they just doing anything they wish they could have did when they was younger.
Yeah, it's just something fun to do.
Because once you're out the house, you're gonna
free candy.
wish you were.
I've gone trick or treating 2 times. I enjoyed it, and I'm done for now. I'm good. I'm gonna take my kids when I'm 46 years old, and then that's my trick or treating.
Okay, y'all get the gist.
Yeah,
you should go trick or treating.
But not with me. I'm gonna be at my house. Come over. I'm gonna make you food. I make bomb queso.
Okay, that's it. We're your Panther panelists.
Today I'm with Officer Griffin, and I was wondering if you could give our fellow students some tips about trick-or-treating this year.
Sure. A couple things I would pay close attention to when we're out trick-or-treating. First and foremost is when we're on highways, especially the busier highways, but it could even be in subdivisions, you need to have some type of bright collar and stuff. Even if you've got a dark collared costume or something, maybe carry a flashlight or something like that with you. And probably the second most important part is any type of treats and stuff that you may receive, you need to check the packaging on them and make sure it's some type of prepackaged items and stuff that can't be manipulated and something else put into it. So if it's some type of package that twists together and stuff, I'd probably avoid that.
What are some things that you would steer clear from? Because I know here recently drugs have been an issue with the candy.
You know, like Tootsie Rolls and stuff where they come up where it's just twisted together, you know, those can be untwisted and then tampered with and then twisted back together, and you won't be able to tell if something's been done. Whereas like the maybe your little Snickers bar or Milky Way bars or something like that, where they're pressed together, those are going to be a little bit safer. Not saying that that's impossible for those to be tampered with, but it's a lot less likely.
And this has been episode 2, season 5 of your Panther Talk.
Excuse me, time out, flag on the play. Where's sports?
Alright, we didn't include sports in this Panther Talk, but we will be making another Panther Talk dedicated to just the sports segment.
Alright, I can agree with that. And you can find that on Facebook, along with any other previous episodes of Panther Talk.
Also, check out our BHS Mass Media Instagram page. There's always a poll, so answer it every day. I'm Brooke.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And Panther Pride
is on your side.